Starmer's biggest lie yet. Starmer's put what I would normally call lie of the day, but that's more domestic matters. What he's done here now is the biggest lie I've seen him tell to the world, to the British people so far. I'm in Egypt, where I'll meet with international leaders to mark the first crucial steps forward to peace in the Middle East. The UK stands ready to support rebuilding Gaza, and we will work with partners to secure a stable future for the region. Apart from Egypt, who, like him or not, have played a pretty crucial part in this in mediating, the US, Israel, the Gazan authorities, the Saudis, and maybe Jordan, why is anybody else even there? All the West have done is make this situation worse, as Marco Rubio in this clip said.
The talks with Hamas fell apart on the day Macron made the unilateral decision that he's going to recognize a Palestinian state. And then you have other people come forward, other countries say, well, if there's not a ceasefire by September, we're going to recognize a Palestinian state. Well, if I'm Hamas, I basically conclude, let's not do a ceasefire. Right. Because we can be rewarded and we can claim it as a victory.
Hamas walked away from negotiations as soon as assholes like Starmer, Macron, Carney started recognising the Palestinian state because they'd given Hamas exactly what they wanted. So Trump had to literally threaten them with obliteration to get them back to the negotiating table, which is why we have now finally seen the hostages released, or those that survived. Now, Bridget Phillipson, that half-wit who's about to lose the deputy leader's contest in the Labour Party, was sent out on the media rounds to defend Starmer's indefensible position.
Have played a key role behind the scenes in shaping this. It's right that we do so because it's in all of our interest, including our own national interest, that we move to a lasting peace in the region.
Well, when you say behind the scenes, like what? I mean, it seemed to everybody else in the world that this has been done by Trump and the Israelis and Hamas. What part did we play?
These are complex matters of diplomacy that we are involved in, but we do welcome and recognise the critical role that the American government played in moving us.
Does she really think we're going to fall for this? Ben Leo from GB News said that he's in Washington DC now, by the way, and said this is total BS. He knows from Americans and people working in the American administration that they have seen Britain as nothing more than a hindrance to this peace deal. And the critical role that America played, they were the only people playing a critical role. If it wasn't for America, you wouldn't have got Hamas and Israel even communicating, even indirectly, and the killing, the fighting would still be going on now. That stupid pre-recorded message Starmer put out saying that they're going to recognise a Palestinian state was one of the single biggest roadblocks to getting peace in the region. And they are words that will come back to haunt him. And now apparently he's going to pledge £40 million of our money for aid and to help rebuild Gaza. Do you know what Labour wanted? And this is my theory and my theory only. They wanted the fighting to continue, so they could virtue signal about Gaza, trying to win over the votes of people that support Hamas over Israel. But now, hopefully, this peace, this ceasefire holds. It takes away any sort of virtue signalling that Labour can do about the issue any longer. Starmer has only gone to Egypt because he's terrified of staying in Britain because he knows this scandal over the Chinese spies, or alleged Chinese spies as they are at the moment, is about to blow up in a major way. The very last place he wants to be is in Parliament or in the UK right now. When these negotiations take place in Egypt, guess who won't be in the room? France, Canada, the UK. Because we're all laughingstocks now. The people who will be in the room will be the Gazans, the Israelis, the Egyptians, and the US. Labour said Britain was back on the world stage when they got into power. Actually, the opposite is true. We are a laughingstock.